The Maui High School East program exemplifies the educational environment that promotes community service as its main project. Students take part in projects that allow them to apply skills and knowledge to real-life success.
For many years, robotics is an important part of East. They have entered into competitions such as VEX Robotics and FIRST. They are also in collaboration with Maui Intermediate School, helping out with RobotBall. Robotics' main objective is to create a robot that can complete a certain set of tasks which is given to them before the competition.
The project I'm working on now is robotics, and it's about learning how to build basically a robot, but through that you learn about science and engineering, and we compete in different contests, usually on Oahu, but we had one here and we were a big part of bringing robotics to Maui, and hopefully it'll continue to grow.
All the way from software to hardware, and all the welding and the cutting and the improvising on materials. The challenges and solving the problems have a lot to do, I think, with working in engineering field in general.
In an ongoing project entitled Ukume Hame, meaning the taxing of hame trees, students were asked to create a map designating the boundaries of the area owned by Mr. Paulo Fujishiro. This map will be used to delegate the appropriate region needed in order to fulfill Mr. Fujishiro's plan for a new school. Students use GIS and GPS to create the appropriate maps. Another function of this project will be to inform the County of Maui and the State of Hawaii about limiting future highway construction throughout this area.
In another project entitled Saving Kimo, Maui High School East students collaborated to produce a 3D video to inform tourists and residents about how to preserve the important coral reef that surrounds the island. East students gathered information by interviewing experts from the Maui Ocean Center.
Maui High School was part of an exciting program and partnership with our local electric company. Through their Sun Power initiative, Maui High School East students helped to coordinate and prepare the installation of the photovoltaic system. Through this program, the students at Maui High School and surrounding feeder schools can see how an alternative energy system works.
Coming into the program, one is not expected to have a vast amount of knowledge, but the expectation coming out is to have gained something meaningful from the experience. In some cases, it's not just how well a certain program is known, but how well one works in their surroundings.
Well, East to me kind of sounds as an outlet for community service, I would have to say. I would say East gives you a lot of opportunities not to only combine creativity, right, and imagination, but also gives you a chance to serve your community with different projects going on. Working alongside Mr. Yamato, we have, like I said earlier, we have done things like FIRST that encourages you to think outside of the box to help find answers to global solutions.
I've learned responsibility because so many projects are due in time.
East is a great way to better your independent and collaboration skills.
I learned a little bit of After Effects, Photoshop, Fireworks, a bunch of different programs, and you see, I use just stuff that can help me later on in life to do anything I need to do dealing with computers.
In the Maui High School East program, you are required to comprehend more than you know. Any source is critical to any project the students are currently working on. At Maui High School, we have several types of media classes, graphics, media, etc. Although for East, students can combine these classes into their project. Through all the downfalls that they encounter, they will find a solution because failure is not an option. Teamwork and communication is key. People ask, what is critical thinking? Students at Maui High East will tell you that critical thinking is beyond just thinking, but to analyze the situation and think on their feet when it calls for. We may come from different backgrounds,
We may have different strengths,
We all have different interests.
but
but
together,
this is our East.